We're gonna watch the trailer for 6 Underground. I am doing a Joker voice. I'm not doing a Ryan Reynolds voice.
Just take it out of your nose a little bit. Just a little more normal.
Why don't you do it, John?
I can't do it. I'm not Ryan Reynolds.
Then don't guide me if you can't go the path yourself.
Okay, then we shouldn't do this trailer reaction. We shouldn't do anything.
Matthew, verse 21. Chapter 6. All right, we're going to watch 6 Underground trailer starring Ryan Reynolds. Is that the official title?
Yeah, 6 Underground starring Ryan Reynolds.
That's interesting. Michael Bay directed Netflix vehicle. All the money in the world must have been thrown into this. Before we go into this trailer reaction, people, thank you to everyone who has joined us on our Patreon page and has made it a successful month and successful year for us. Over there, we do weekly Q&As as well as TV show reactions, stream along, sync up, watch along with us. Those shows are Cobra Kai Season 2, Haunting of Hill House Season 1, Gotham made it to Season 3, Stranger Things Season 3, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And there are several shows where we have the option to do stream-alongs or have reaction highlights included. And those shows are Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, My Hero Academia movie included as well, Death Note, Code Geass, What Punch? Man, Hunter Hunter, Supernatural. And he does music video coverage weekly. Come join us at our Patreon page today. The Dark Knight.
What's going over there?
You're really ruining my flow right now, you know that. You got an issue.
Transformer sound effects.
We have 15 minutes.
Whoa.
It's time.
Hit it.
It's like the Smoking Aces character.
Hey, boys.
Okay.
What if I told you, I know what happens when you die? You become a ghost. No more criminal records.
No more office parties. Or stupid weddings.
The best part of being dead is the freedom. Not policies or politics.
No one touch. He's mine.
Dope.
We answer to no one.
Whoa.
You can take out some truly evil people.
He's stuck on the stairwell.
Guys, I got a bad idea.
Don't have bad ideas.
I have good ideas.
Damn. This looks crazy. Wow.
Was that a bad guy?
Declared a day.
None of us will be remembered. It's about to happen, Will.
Good things when you raise the bad ones, right?
Who the hell are you?
We're no one.
These exist.
Oh, it's bad guy.
They can be made not to.
They have fire jet.
You see that? You see that? Sorry for yelling. Welcome to the world's biggest magnet.
Are you out of your mind?
What the hell?
This trailer should end.
No, more. Wow! Whoa! Yes! I am digging this. Oh, God! Damn, this skyscraper scene is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure it would work. I mean, I wasn't sure. I had a suspicion, but this is all so fucking dangerous.
Awesome possum.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that trailer. That was so cool. I cannot wait to watch that movie on this device right here.
Yes. Where all Michael Bay films especially should be seen.
On my headphones on, going, wow, look at that. This is crazy.
Look at the detail.
You had a comment when we were watching of how this trailer should have ended earlier. I disagree, because everyone knows that a Michael Bay movie is always best in trailer format. The trailers are usually better than the movies themselves.
Well, yeah,
And
'cause
so
the
I'm
movies are
like,
insufferably long.
exactly. Give me another trailer, because those are the best way to experience
that's
Michael
fair,
Bay
that's
movies.
fair.
That being said, though, this to me just looks like a really, really good time. This looks like a total blast. Pure Michael Bayism. This looks like Michael Bay spliced with some Mission Impossible spy movie kind of genre blending, because it started off where you're like, okay, this is just a little bit larger than life, hide in action, and then it got like totally sci-fi by the end with the magnets and stuff. But I was eating this trailer up, man. I feel like the type of humor that Ryan Reynolds brings, his sensibilities with the kind of action comedies that Michael Bay makes, that kind of blend just seems like it would work pretty well.
Oh yeah, well, and it's Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. That's kind of their brand of writing. They do these edgy, action-oriented, comedic sort of things, you know?
Yeah, and it's got all the Michael Bayisms. It's got desert looks. It's got a lot of the glossiness. It's got its Dutch angles here and there.
It really, I watched a great video essay on the Patrick H. Williams channel, and like literally everything he brings up practically is in this video about Michael Bay's style as a director. And I mean, there's certainly a lot of CG in this trailer. He does kind of look like he's leveling up to that Mission Impossible, like, no, we're gonna do some really huge stunts and we're gonna put them as in camera as possible. And to be fair, for as much CG as Michael Bay does use, he does use a lot of practical stuff to make that CG look good.
Well, yeah, a lot of the stunts here look like real human beings, stuntmen. But they probably had CGI enhancements in the backgrounds and stuff. But for the most part, none of the people, even on the magnet sequence, when they were all flying up against the walls and stuff, those look like real performers who were being thrown against the wall.
I feel like for as much crap as he gets, that is one credit you can give him, is he does know to put as much in camera typically as possible, or at least with the actors and with any physical elements that need to explode that we can get, you know, in camera. And the other thing too about Michael Bay is, I've said this for a long time, and I feel like it is true, that really the quality of a Bay film just depends on who's writing it, because I think he can turn a good script into a good movie. It just takes the right script, and this looks like the kind of script that could potentially not be obnoxious but really play into his strengths as a director.
Yeah, I mean, I like Michael Bay movies. 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 I just don't like the Transformers franchise, which I know is essentially his franchise, other than Bumblebee, of course. Yeah. I don't like any of those movies, but you name another Michael Bay movie, and even the like low-scored Rotten Tomatoes ones, I'm like, I actually really enjoy The Island.
I like The Island a lot.
I like the war movie he did with John Krasinski.
Problematic though it may be, Pain and Gain is
Pain and Gain. I really like Pain and Gain.
Enjoyable movie experience.
The Bad Boys movies, I really enjoy those too. Like, I think Michael Bay's a really fun action comedy director. Do his movies usually overstay their welcome? Sure. I know what I'm walking into. When I see this trailer, I'm like, yeah, this is the Michael Bay I love, you know?
Yeah.
I just can't stand his Transformers movies. It's the only thing I don't like from him.
This looks like he's getting out there having fun again, doing what he loves to do by all accounts. I mean, from everything other filmmakers have commented on, it seems to be that he is right at home just making huge things collide. So
I find it funny how the marketing for this has been really pushing Ryan Reynolds. Even the title of the Netflix video is starring Ryan Reynolds, but there's lack of mention that this is a Michael Bay movie for some reason. Because I feel like that's understandable why.
Ryan Reynolds has a better social clout right now.
Yeah, he does. He looks great in the movie. You know, I like when he has a beard, because that's when you know he's not playing Deadpool. There you go. Yeah. That's when you could take him a little more serious in intense moments.
This looks like slightly less jokey Ryan Reynolds. Like jokey, but still kind of more straightforward, badass Ryan Reynolds.
Well, I mean, I would like him to branch out a little bit more with the roles, because what really hooked me into Ryan Reynolds was the movie Buried. Like, I liked his comedies beforehand, like Van Wilder. I love the movie Just Friends. I think that's a hilarious film. But Buried was like, wow, this guy can really freaking act. Even Amityville Horror Remake, which I know gets a lot of flack, I thought he did a really good job in the movie. So, you know, seeing a role like this, which can splice a little bit more of that intense, like, there are moments here I'm like, that looks straight out of Smoking Aces. And like this,
straight out of Amityville.
You know, like the gloss. Seriously, it's like his dramatic work is when he has a beard. Even the serious part of Detective Pikachu with him. He's got facial hair.
That's right. Look out.
Spoilers. My bad.
Well, yeah, he's yellow. He's covered in hair.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pikachu.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
That's technically
That's
a beard,
what I
right
meant.
on this
That's
part.
what I
It
meant.
just connects to everything else.
That's what I meant. Oh, other Michael Bay thing? Plenty of hot girls.
Yeah. And
Gotta
some
have
of
hot
them
girls.
are the leads, which is I'm interested to see how that works out in like
Yeah.
an ensemble environment where theoretically they're equal parts of the team, you know. And then
Exactly.
I'm like, is the camera gonna oogle Ryan Reynolds' package the same way? Like when that girl in the green dress, I don't know the actress's name off the top of my head, but when she got out of the car, I was like, okay, it's like a model shot, and then it showed her face, and I was like, no, she's on the main cast. So I wonder how this film is gonna photograph its people, but
Doesn't matter. What matters is everyone looks sexy in this
that's true.
movie.
That's true.
Everyone looks sexy. That's how he frames his movies.
Oh yeah, and
I can't.
every shot is the money shot.
All right, guys. Well, are you excited for 6 Underground? We didn't even talk about the plot. They're vigilantes. All right.
Yeah, and they're
Cool.
thought to be dead. There's 6 of them. It's like how
Yep.
low you're supposed to bury someone. Play on words, haha.
Very unique. Guys,
Clever.
you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. You can check us out on Patreon where we got all those goodies we talked about at the beginning of this video. Salute.